Hello and welcome back, Team Bedrock. This is your host, TNC Cuban, and today I have a shield. Yes, we are on the Minecraft 1.10 update where we've got shields now. That's not experimental gameplay. This is actual gameplay. So this is awesome. So yeah, you can crouch and you put your shield up to block things, which is pretty cool. I actually like that. That's a pretty good way, because when you're fighting things and you're kind of running and you're kind of wanting to block, I mean, you're not really not moving anyway. So yeah, that's actually a pretty good way that they can implement that you're using a shield. I wonder if I can put it on both hands too. That'd be funny. Yeah, look at that, double shields, guys. Only one blocks, but still, that looks kind of cool. Like, I mean, if I could flap my arms, that would look really amazing. Anyways, before I get too distracted with the new feature of having a shield, let's go ahead and look at some of the features that we have going on. Alright, so let's actually take that shield off too, because it blocks half the screen. Thanks, guys. Okay, first things first, we actually have crossbows that are not in the experimental gameplay. So yes, we are definitely gonna have... That's sand. That's... Here, let me... There we go. Now I can pick block the right thing. So then, yeah, pull it back, and it's preloaded, and you're ready to shoot, which I guess it came with an arrow when I'm in creative. Either way, it's still a pretty cool feature, and I'm glad that we have crossbows now, because that is going to be something fun to mess around with and play with and see if we can, I don't know, work better maybe than a bow. I'm not sure. I am excited about some of the new enchantments for it, and I am excited about utilizing this to see if we can actually, because I think it's got... Yeah, I think it's got better range than the bow too, so that should be fun to play with. And of course, as you guys already seen, we have the shields. Shields, you crouch to use them, and yeah. So next thing is, this is the one that I really wanted to see too. This is the next one that I really wanted to see, is these lanterns. Man, these things are so cool looking, just because when you place them underneath a block, it has that chain thing on there, which I think is pretty freaking cool. Yeah, that is pretty nice. And then I believe it goes away when you just set them down. Yeah, so these lanterns are pretty nifty and pretty cool, and it's going to be a better way to light things up than, well, just using torches, because I don't think they're that expensive. I think it's like maybe 1 iron, and the crafting recipe is really cheap for the lantern. It is, what is that, 9? No, 3, 6, 7, 8, and a torch. So 8 iron nuggets and a torch, which is pretty much 1 iron ingot. Yeah, that's 1 iron ingot and the torch. So these are pretty cheap, even early game. Because, I mean, when you go mining, and I'm probably can just, you know, well, I'd have to go back into creative. But if we go mining right now, I'm pretty sure I could go underground just, you know, a few blocks and find iron. I think I'm going too far down now. Alright, I give up. At least trying to find the iron now, because it should be right there. At least I thought it would be. Anyhow, let's go ahead and finish looking at some of these other cool features that we have here in the new update. Okay. If you guys didn't notice, as I was placing blocks down, we have the jungle wood, but look, it's got bark all the way around, and I just grabbed this out of the menu. Yes, we have it on all the logs, as you guys might have noticed. That's how I was kind of placing things and kind of had things set up. That is amazing. So yeah, lanterns, great. Logs, even better, especially for that next build that I've been working on Truly Bedrock. I don't know if you guys have been following any of my other series, but definitely check it out. We have a great series of an SMP, some great people going on. That's going to be, not going to be, but that we have where we played kind of Minecraft together and kind of do some cool survival builds, so that we can kind of share and show you guys how things work in survival, or how we can actually play in survival. So anyways, enough shameless promotion, but yeah. The next thing we have is this fancy guy, which is, oh, I guess you can't interact with, maybe because I'm in creative. These survival and creative things are kind of odd. Nope, I can't interact with you. I thought we could interact with you. So let's see what the menu says for what we do. Not the menu, but the changelog says about the Lectern. Place a book and quill or a written book on the Lectern, which allows multiple players to read it together. A book and quill can be read, but not edited when placed on the Lectern. Redstone functionality will come in a later update. Oh, I need a book and quill. Come on, Cuban. If you would actually read the changelog beforehand, you might actually know what needs to be done for these things. Plus, you know, there's videos out there for it. Oh wait, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, oh, that's pretty cool. Lectern is where we can place a book and quill and read it, even though there's nothing written on here. So yeah, let's go into it. And yeah, look, it shows what somebody put up there. Yeah, real original, guys. Come on. But yeah, these are pretty cool. Actually, you know, that'd be kind of a good way for map makers when they do like starter maps and stuff like that, and starter books. Instead of having to constantly give somebody a book, look, just put a book in a lectern. That'd be actually pretty nifty and kind of a cool, like, I don't know, way to place that. And plus, it's a really good design. I mean, the way it looks just looks pretty cool. And for the next one, we have the Loom, which the Loom is another way to create banners, which are not another way, but what's going on? Thought I heard some noises. Anyways, the Loom is a easier way to make banners. Oh, there was a Loom making noises. Look, check it out. I guess that makes sense because it's shifting the way the string is in the Loom or, you know, die system. What I thought it was like a monster getting attacked. Interesting noise, I will say that. So yeah, the Loom is going to be an easier way to do banners. And if you're curious as to how to do more of these things, it does say in the changelog to hit the question mark right up here. So this way it can kind of give you a better idea on how to utilize this machine. And it says the Loom is a fast and efficient way to apply patterns to banners and yada yada yada. Nobody really reads this stuff. Although you should. Reading is good for you guys. Read. Stay in school. Learn some education and learn how to read. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of things that, you know, are written down out in the world that tell you how to play the game. Oh, I forgot. I'm in creative. I can't swing while looking down. DNC, come on, you just doing all kinds of weird stuff today. I know, it happens. Who are you talking to? I have no idea. So now we have this cool guy. He is a pillager. Look, he's already trying to, I guess, shoot at, oh, the wandering villager. Hey, he did nothing to you. He did nothing to you. Be nice. Anyways, I wanted to show the egg because I think the egg colors kind of look really cool because they match the actual, what is this guy called? Pillager, yeah. And he has crossbows and stuff like that. And of course, you guys may have seen it in other updates, but the pillagers, they have like this attacking thing and so on and so forth that kind of come with going after villages and players. So before we actually get over to these sides, let me go ahead and maybe take a quick look at some of these change logs that are over here in the game. Kind of maybe go over it with you because I know I already kind of went over this new features that are going to be in here. Now, they have a bunch of fixes for the update that were kind of in the game or that we've kind of had some of the issues that we've had with the game. So it's kind of good that we actually got some of these new updates and new things kind of fixed because, yeah, you know, we've had some issues with, you know, going through end gateways and stuff like that. So let's go over some of these crashes and some of these fixes real quick so that way we can kind of move on to what the experimental gameplays are. And maybe even, look at that. We're definitely going to talk about that, but that's at the end. So anyways, we've got fixed crashes that could occur during gameplay, that could occur when loading the game, repeatedly attempting to cancel joining a multiplayer game. These are crashes. Do we want to go over all these crashes? Probably not. Let's scroll down. All right, here we are in the general. Fixed another issue that could cause the game to sometimes not load past the Minecraft splash screen on some devices. Players are now informed if they are disconnected from Xbox Live. Yeah, that's a good one because I did not like the way sometimes it would be like you go to the menu right here and it'd be like, oops, you were disconnected, and I'm like, how was I disconnected? I didn't even know. So but yeah, now it'll actually tell you probably in the game somewhere or pop up on your screen, I'm assuming. I'm not sure because I usually don't disconnect myself from online. Various fixes and improvements to the marketplace sorting and search results. That was better because there's so much stuff to look through in the marketplace that, like, come on, there's got to be a better way to search through it all. You know, get organized, you know, get it a little bit more organized. Yeah, I'm not going to smack the ground again because I don't want to fall in a hole. Let's see. Fixed an issue that Xbox would disable LAN games when the player did not have multiplayer permissions. I didn't know that was an issue. Fixed another bug with converted worlds on Nintendo Switch that prevented cross-platform multiplayer. Well, that's good because, yeah, they fixed those issues with the Nintendo Switch guys. We want the Nintendo Switch guys to kind of join us, kind of play with us a little bit more. But when there's so many issues, they're not going to play with us. So, yeah, come on. Let's get those things working, guys. Let's get those things working pretty good. Baby chicken. See, gameplay. Players can once again travel through the in-gateway portals without suffocating and no longer encounter world loading issues as a result. You know what? Let's go find out. Let's find that out right now because I want to make sure that we actually got that fixed because, well, no offense, Mojang, but we've seen fixes that quite weren't fixed just yet. So let's go ahead and check it out real quick, guys. All right, so here we are. We're over here in the end dimension. Ender Dragon's already gone. I'm in survival mode, and we're going to throw this fancy little Ender Pearl in this gateway, and let's see what happens. Hey, cool. That's awesome. Now we have, well, let me... TNC, you can't fly when you're in, survival. All right, so now we're back in creative, and we are going to fly around. Do we have broken load-in chunks? It looks like it might have just been loading. Possibly, yeah, everything seems to be and appears to be fine. Look at that. That end gateway put us right here by an end city. Anybody want to know what the seed is? I'll definitely kind of put it down there in the description for you in case you're curious as to this seed. That as soon as you go through the end gateway, or you kill the first Ender Dragon and you go through that end gateway, it puts you right over here next to 2 end cities. Look at that. That is awesome. So let me see if there's any other things that maybe we want to talk about in the changelog, because I mean there's quite a few things that they did fix, and I don't know if they actually all work. Probably not going to go through each one, but yeah, some of you guys are just going to have to hop into a creative world like I have and check it out yourself. I think a lot of people are going to like this new fix. It says lightning no longer has a downward area effect when hitting blocks. So will no longer strike mobs sheltered underneath blocks. Yes, that was an issue that we were having on the Truly Bedrock server where all of our stuff was getting hit by lightning even though it had a protection above it. Yes, thank you for fixing that. I appreciate that, Mojang. Okay, so fixed a bug where players could respawn some distance away from their beds. Yeah, I remember that one. And a bug where lava could hurt a player through block corners. Well, I mean, yeah, it was a bug, but that just stay away from lava. I mean, come on now. That stuff hurts, guys. Players using Oculus Rift can no longer fly in survival mode after swimming. Not sure exactly what they're talking about, but okay. Well, hey, cool. I think that's a good fix. Not really sure. Let's see. Recenter button, Minecraft VR. Oh yeah, they did some bug fixes for the VR. That's pretty cool. If you guys don't know what the VR is, definitely check it out in YouTube videos. They actually have some pretty cool things for the Minecraft VR. I am actually interested myself in possibly getting a VR and trying and testing it out, because that sounds like a lot of fun and it looks like a lot of fun, at least from what I've seen on them videos. Okay, let's see. Let's go down the list a little bit more. Oh, the next one, mobs. Reduce the number of drowned mobs that can spawn in an area. Thank you. That was one of the biggest issues that we've had for the longest time. And I mean, I would say maybe I can test it out, but yeah, we're not going to test it out right here, right now, because the best way I think to see and actually test how that all works is probably going to be in, the survival game setting where you're actually playing and you're kind of seeing where and how all the mobs are spawning. I mean, I could probably set up some commands and kind of sit and wait, but I'm pretty sure you guys are going to want to sit here and watch me wait for Brown to spawn and then kill him off. Yeah, that just takes quite a bit of time. Let's see what else we got. Passive mobs now spawn in the correct block types, so that means we need grass now in those skyblock maps. Oh man, that's gonna kill my map that I have going on. Minecraft Switcher is not gonna like that, not at all. So I'm definitely gonna have to start getting some grass blocks. Same thing with my chicken block. We're gonna have to get some grass blocks to start spawning mobs. But I do thank you that we have that fixed, because I'm happy we have those mob mechanics that are going to be repaired. Let's see, we also have damage cooldown no longer hinders the mob attacks. Wither skeletons and vex mobs can now be renamed with name tags. I didn't know they couldn't. Fix the pathfinding for zombies chasing villagers inside buildings. I didn't know there was an issue. Fixed withers ranged and swoop attacks. Skeletons once again attacked iron golems. Cats can now be healed by feeding them fish. Cats are no longer tempted by food when they are too far from the player. Fix an issue with the sword held by the Vex mob. Fixed sleep goal so mobs can get in beds and have blocks on the sides. Wait, why would a mob need to get in bed? Oh, maybe it's probably the villager mobs? I'm not sure, but yeah, that's kind of weird. I didn't know mobs could sleep in beds. I mean, I know I can sleep in a bed, but I didn't know mobs could. Mobs can no longer destroy paintings if mob griefing is disabled. I didn't know they were destroying paintings. That's not very cool. Don't just make sure your houses are blocked off, guys, from those mobs. And let's see if there's any other fixes. Any other cool features. Bamboo saplings no longer destroy blocks above items as they grow. Yes, that was kind of the bug that we were having with the bedrock. Although fun, don't get me wrong, it is a little fun. I actually don't think I've ever utilized that bug. I've wanted to kind of maybe build a open top nether hub, but you know, kind of never really, I guess, got around to it because, you know, those are some big projects. I don't know what you guys say. Those are some really big projects to try and get into at the moment. So let's go ahead and grab me some bone meal because I want to show and see that it's fixed. We're going to bone meal this guy, and yeah, we can't bone meal him. Oh, we can bone meal the grass around it. Next one, we got items. Says no longer can be duplicated in the crafting grid. Fixed an exploit that allowed players to gain unlimited items from the recipe book. The new dyed types can now be used to dye shulker mobs. Nice. I didn't know you could dye a shulker mob. That's pretty cool. That'd be fun. Let me check that out. That is actually very interesting. Let's see. Shulker. We got a shulker mob. Can we dye you? Yes! Oh, that is so cool. I might definitely have to try and mess with that in menu. That's going to be fun. I wonder if you can set that up with commands where every time somebody comes up to a shulker, they're either a random color or they're a different color than just a purple. That would be cool. And it looks like there are also some other graphical fixes, which is going to be good because I know, you know, some of those are kind of just really annoying. Split screen no longer has limited visibility underwater. Let's see, missing textures if the player suspended the game while it's still loading. Fixed an issue that could cause lighting issues in chunks when flying around. Pandas eating bamboo now show correctly colored food particles. I didn't know it showed weird food particles. Let's see, the more fixes for the pandas. Upside down shulkers now have the correct opening animation. Let's see, corrupting. No, we're not worried about text. Beacons. Colored beacon beam textures no longer appear compressed. Well, that's good. Mobs no longer spawn with heart particles. Have you guys seen that before? I don't think I've seen that one before. Fix a skeleton melee attack animation. Firework stars. Oh, maybe that was the mobs with the big hands. Yeah, with having like swords and they're like ginormous swords. Let's see if we actually can get like a baby zombie and have like a crazy looking sword in their hand, because yeah, those things were actually kind of funny, kind of amusing actually. We're just gonna do this until we get a baby mob. There he goes. Okay, yeah, look, and now it's got a baby sword. Baby mob's got a baby sword. But their heads are still messed up. Look at his head. I don't know if these guys are kind of broken. No, they actually kind of fixed that. It looks like, at least for now, that when they look up, their face doesn't kind of peel away. Yeah, that's just disturbing. So baby mobs now have baby swords. That's actually pretty funny. Let's go ahead and see if I can get rid of some of these. Well, no, we can just leave them hanging out over here because they're not hurting anybody, right? Right. Okay, so that was been fixed. Cornflowers now render correctly item frames. Existing armor stands no longer turn white. Well, these armor stands weren't white, so there's that confirmation. Fixed wither skeleton model geometry issue that was affecting some marketplace content. I don't think anybody reported that bug. I think maybe the Mojang developers maybe figured that out while they were trying to, I don't know, mess with stuff in the marketplace. And so they also got some other user interface fixes, which is going to be good for touchscreen, also Xbox. Looks like we also got some new commands. Let's see what they are. Commands. Giving a cobblestone wall variant with command no longer crashes the game. Oh, these are fixes. Never mind. I thought they were new commands. Chest minecarts now drop their contents if destroyed with /kill command. Multiple commands from the functions now run from the correct point of execution. Players no longer receive command feedback when cheats are disabled. Oh, that's good, because now you don't have to actually turn it off for things, I guess. Using scoreboard selectors no longer adds extra characters to player names. Scoreboards now work correctly with the custom named entities. Scoreboard data is now saved more accurately when exiting the world. Now that's pretty good. Various fixes and improvements to the random tick speed function. Now that thing was really buggy. It worked somewhat, and it created like really bad lag, even for a single player thing. Like, it's just the game just doesn't like the way it works, I guess. I'm not sure. And then the last thing that's right over here on the list is add-ons / script engines, and those are basically a lot of different things that you can do out there with map creators. Added event data to loaded UI, rename the player attacked actor scripting event to player attacked. Let's see if there's anything else that pops up. Packs missing experimental custom UI don't allow loading UI anymore, so that's going to be helpful when creating some of those different add-ons. And let's see, improve the message wording for players who get disconnected due to unsupported scripts. Added new sound events. Added event data to load UI. Yeah, and let's see, refactored. Can't say words right sometimes. Refactored JavaScript object registration. Man, I can't read today anymore. I think I'm done with all of this reading. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm done with this update. You guys definitely should hop into a world, check it out yourself, and kind of see what other cool features that they might have, and something maybe that you were having issues with that are now fixed. And before I leave, look at some of these experimental gameplays that we have right here behind me. Basically, they got the Wandering Villager. This is with only experimental gameplay on. The Wandering Villager, the Berry Bush, which is poisonous, like kind of like when you stand on it, it like hurts you and harms you. And I think even I was getting stuck in it in creative. Let's see, can I get stuck in it? Yeah, see how it's making me move slower? So when you stand it, it will hurt you. It will hurt you, and it will make you move slower. Kind of like the cobwebs. Yeah, so kind of like the cobwebs. And then, but the problem is you'll be stuck in it taking damage. Yeah, so that's something you got to be aware of, and probably should use maybe for, I don't know, some defense mechanisms. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw Bomeo everywhere. So, but yeah, we also have the Pillager Beast. Don't forget about the Pillager Beast. That thing is pretty gnarly. So far, I've killed it a couple of times because I had trouble trying to spawn it in a spawn cage like this, because it's got a weird hitbox, kind of, because Bedrock, we can't see hitboxes. So yeah, I had a bunch of them laying around, but as soon as you kill them, they will drop a saddle. Yeah, they all seem to drop a saddle every time when you kill them. I don't know if when you do a slash kill it will, but yeah. Anyways, before I continue rambling on, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop a like, make sure you leave some comments, and if you enjoy what I have to do and what I do for you guys, definitely check out my other videos and subscribe and hit the bell notification. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.